Hello and welcome to 14 Watches. I am here today with my two assistants. I am here with
Parker.
And who else is here with me?
Charlie.
These are my youngest daughters, and I will be calling upon them to give some non-whisk comments to this timepiece today. I think a child's perspective is always a good one. They don't get wrapped up in hype or specs or cost or value or any of these kind of things that skew our bias towards what a watch means, you know, on our wrist or in our collections. They'll just tell you why they like it and why they don't. If it was a $10,000 watch, they wouldn't let that cloud their thought about why it was great, and so on. So I'll be pulling them in a minute. But today with us we have my personal Seiko Alpinist SARB017 on its bracelet. I actually bought that not along with the watch. The watch comes with a faux or real leather strap, and today I've got it on its bracelet. Actually, you know, bought it after, and I will say that really has completed the watch for me. I'm huge on having the bracelet on a watch. For some reason, it's just not a full, luxurious, or even, you know, watch type of experience unless it's on a bracelet. I mean, I've got some pieces on NATOs. You know, usually these are my very high use, no fear beaters. Swiss Army here, a Timex Expedition. These are truly beaters, but I like NATOs on those. But if I have a timepiece like my Alpinist, Rolex Explorer 2, Omega Seamaster, SKX, I really feel just it completes the package when you have it on a real bracelet. Charlie, what do you think about that watch?
I like it because it's cool and also like this Mercedes one, and also I like it because I also like this part, and I also like this one because it's big.
Okay, very good. Excellent job. Yeah, and this part is something to talk about, isn't it? I mean, that little nod to Rolex, you know, while still doing their own thing with it. And it is comparable, I'd say, to a Rolex Explorer 1. I have an Explorer 2 here, 5-digit, and they are comparable. I really will say, in function and form and appearance, and even the way they operate, and the bracelet appearance. You know, if you cannot afford an Explorer 1 and you really wanted one, or at least that effect, the Alpinist, I think, is a really excellent option. Bezels are very similar. You know, kind of a clean dial, although some people say they think it could be cleaner. They don't like all that script down there. But I think if that script was missing, it'd be a little bit of a boring dial. But again, some people want boring. They want clean. But there's some real luxury features going on here. There's applied indices and logo, and it looks top-notch. Clearly, it's not real gold here, but we're talking about a really nice looking applied material. The hands are great. They have a wonderful appearance. The loom is great on the hands. Of course, Seiko, known for incredible loom. We've got this really neat 4 o'clock crown, if you will, that moves a rotating bezel that has a compass function. And the case back is very ordinary, not much going on there. It has an Alpinist logo. I can't really see very well in the light. Seiko, made in Japan. Water resistance 20 bar, screw down crown. So you're just a great date function. Keeps really great time. You know, pretty close to cost specs. You know, servicing this movement will not be a huge proposition and will likely not need service for many years to come. I mean, this thing is just nuts. It's super comfortable to wear. You know, I think at the end of the day, isn't that important that it feels good on the wrist, that it's not something you have to fidget with, it doesn't grip you, it's pretty easy to size. It's got some micro adjustments going on, not enough, quite frankly, but I was able to remove one link and then made a micro adjustment, and I've got it fitting just fine, just slightly loose, but with the coming summer months, that loose fit will be a benefit. I actually tried it with a lot of NATOs and a lot of straps, a lot of leather, and I just couldn't get it right. I got one green, matching green pearl on that looks pretty good with, but it just doesn't make this watch feel or do justice to it when it's not on the Oyster type bracelet that Seiko accompanies this watch with, or matches this watch up with. The SARB series bracelet is really pretty top notch, or at least 90s Rolex kind of quality. Very comparable to my Explorer 2's bracelet. Very close match. So anyhow, those are my thoughts on the Seiko Alpinist. I mean, to me, this is, again, one of these watches where, and it depends on your taste and what you're looking for and what you have and what you want. But, I mean, the two Seikos to have, in my personal opinion, are an Alpinist and an SKX of some kind. They're just must-dos. They just make so much sense. Now, the green isn't for everybody. My favorite color is green, but it is a little hard to color match outfits. And, you know, it's not, it could be a daily wear, but the green probably prevents it from being perfect at that. But you could wear this with a suit. You could wear it with dressy outfits. You could wear it with jeans. You can wear it with khaki shorts, whatever. It's very casual, but I think to me it does lean towards a dress watch. And I'm not a dress watch guy, so I want my sports watches to be able to be multifunctioning from a fashion perspective, and I think this watch is really great at that. I wore this with a sports coat and dress pants and a dress shirt for a speaking engagement I had, and it was an absolute just cracking match for that occasion. Felt confident, felt very dressy, and I have no need for a true dress piece owning a watch like this. I really got to say, Omega Seamaster, the Bond watch. Very similar kind of thing in that it's designed to be a diver, but you could totally wear it with tuxedo. You totally could. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the Alpinist. Thanks for tuning in today to 14 Watches.